Hi everyone, I am Amanda and I run a small business called Drinkard Crochet where I crochet small and also large plushies, and I tend to sell them at markets. So 2023 is coming to a close and it has been such a great year. I'm so excited that my small business kind of took off, and it gets me super excited for 2024. So for you today, I have prepared my inventory list on what I want to make for the 2024 coming up year. So if I have a picture of it, I will flash it up on the screen. Otherwise, you can just kind of envision what it is. Most of these are animals, and so a lot of you have seen these animals or something that looks like them before. I think I have a couple things on my list that I haven't made before that I wanted to try, so I put them on my list. So to start off my 2024 inventory list of things that I want to crochet this year, I'm going to have a total of 125 keychains. And this is going to be for my first market. I want to have everything crocheted by my first market, which is March 23rd. And that gives me about 3 months to get this done. And if I divide it up evenly, that every day I have to crochet between $100 and $150 of inventory, which is doable, especially on those days that I don't work my full-time job. So back to the keychains. Now I've broken down the keychains into subcategories. So I want to make 25 ice cream cone keychains, 25 octopus, 25 pig, 25 chicken, and 25 mushroom. And that's kind of just a small breakdown. It may not be exactly 25 of each of those because I might see something that I'm like, oh, that's really cute, and want to make that into a keychain instead. And so it's going to be like not set in stone that I make those certain animals, or I guess not all of them are animals. The ice cream cone and the mushroom, definitely not animals. So like I know I want to make some bees, but overall I want to have 125 keychains because they sell fast. They are good sellers for me, and to market to little kids, you can use them as like backpack buddies because typically they don't have their own sets of keys. I mean, some of them do, but most of them don't. So a lot of them put them on their backpack. Next, I'm going to make, I've got 4 different sizes of bees. So my small bees, I want to have 50 of them. For my medium bees, I want to have 25. My large bees, I want 10 of them. And my extra large bees, I want to have 5 of them. And they're a pretty good size. They're probably about the size of my head. That's an extra large bee. And then my little octos, and they're pretty small. They fit in the palm of my hand. I want to have 100 of them. For my possums, my large possums, I want to have 20. And I don't have, yeah, I do. My mini possums, they were an add-on, and I'll get to them. They're my last thing on my list. So next is my mushrooms. Mushrooms sell pretty well, and I expect that they will still sell in 2024. They may not sell as well as they did in 23, but I expect them to do well. I'm going to have 50 of them. The dinos of all different types of dinos are going to sell well, I believe. So I'm going to have 50 of those. Typically, I've made the Triceratops, but I might go for some T-Rex as well. We'll see how it goes. And then the chickens, the Mabel chickens, they've been doing very well just because they're so cute, and they will continue to be cute in 24. So I'm going to make 100 of those. Cows still do well. They are harder to make. They take longer, and I can only get about $20 for them, like a small cow. So I'm gonna make 25 of those. Pigs. If you watch my other videos, you know that pigs do very well for me. So I'm gonna have 100 pigs. So far, I've already crocheted 28 of them. 28 of them. But I will have a total of 100. Sheep. The sheep is a new one that is on my inventory list. I've tried to go with a barn theme. So I've got my pigs, my cows, my sheep, chickens. Those are all my farm animals. And I did actually make one last night. It's a new pattern, like I said, and it turned out pretty cute. Right now it's a little top heavy, so like you sew the head onto the body and then it like plops over. And so I kind of have to like push him down to the back. So I will try and figure out how to get him not to be so top heavy, but he's pretty cute. And then I'm gonna have 10 Longhorns, and that is a very large cow. And they do take a while, but I do sell them for a larger amount. I'm gonna have 20 unicorns because unicorns are going to still be popular in 24. And then 3 of my hobby horses, which I started 3 of them. I just need to finish them. And sometimes, you know that feeling when you're like, oh, I'm so close to being done, but I just don't want to finish it. I'm really bad about that. Like it hits me hard. And so I do have a lot of works in progress that I need to complete. But this year, this is the year that I get those hobby horses done, because I think they will do well. They're really cute. And I mean, not all of them are horses. 2 of them are unicorns. But the horse is also very cute. And I just need to sit down and actually finish it. And that's what I'm struggling with right now. So they will get done this year. Corn. Corn has done extremely well for me. I'm going to make 25 of those. Blueberries, I'm going to make 25 of those. I'm going to make 10 eggplants. They don't go as well as the blueberries or corn, but they do still sell. I'm going to make 10 strawberries. And like I said, eggplants and strawberries, they just don't sell as well as the other ones. I'm going to make 25 pickles. The pickles still are selling, which is fantastic. Now, a new one that I haven't tried before, but it is pretty cute, and it was popular a couple years ago, is the avocado. And I've got my farmer's market theme, so I'm going to continue by adding more fruits and vegetables to it. And so why not add an avocado? Because people still like them. They're just not as popular, but I still think they'll do well. So I'm going to make 10 of those. Try it out, see how it goes. Lemons. I'm going to make 10 of those. I made one last year. It ended up selling, so I'm not going to make too many of them. Axolotes, still at the moment, they are popular. The pink are more popular than the rest of the colors. So I still like my rainbow theme of axolotls, but I'm going to make way more pink ones because people just wanted more pink. I'm going to make 10 bats. It didn't matter what time of the year it was. People still loved Halloween themed things. And not that a bat is only Halloween themed, but we tend to think of them more in October. But I sold bats in July this year. So I'm going to make some of those for my March show. And then nuggets. Nuggets are still selling. They've slowed down. But I still like having them. They're a cheap item that are easy to make, and people still think they're really cute. So I'm going to have 100 of those. I'm going to have 100 leggy froggies. And I've mostly narrowed it down to a light green and a dark green. I used to do all the colors, but the greens, they just sell better. My turtles still sell, so I'm going to make 50 of those. And then I'm going to make 20 cats. And then my mini possums, which I've already showed in a couple of my other videos. I'm going to make 100 of those. And so I have decided I'm going to do a little package deal, large mama possum with 3 baby possum, and I'm going to sell that as a bundle. So we'll see how it goes. So that is my inventory list for 2024, of which I'm going to have completed by the end of February, which gives me just over 2 months to complete. And I gave myself till the end of February because the first couple weeks of March, I want to be able to make other things that randomly pop up that I'm like, oh, that's cute. I want to make that for the market. So I didn't want to tie down all of my days. So that brings us to a total of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, a total of $11,685 of inventory that I plan to have for my first show in 2024. So please hit that subscribe button so that you can follow along with me. Every week I'll post what I get done, what I've crocheted that week, and here's hoping that nothing big gets in the way of me accomplishing that goal. I love setting goals. I love accomplishing goals. I love crossing things off. I'm a list person. I love doing that stuff. And so this kind of thing is my thing. Now, the actual follow through, I'm not as good, but I am trying, and every day I try to get better. So if this is content that you want to see, make sure you hit that like button and hit the subscribe. Comment below what your biggest seller is at your shows and what you look forward to crocheting in 2024. I will see you all next time.